Hey guys, it's Ash, and welcome to the 11th episode of my Road to Max Heroes and Max Town Hall 9. Currently, I have my king. He's gonna be 17 tomorrow in 18 hours, and that's gonna cost me 75,000 Dark Elixir to upgrade him to level 18. But I only have 32,000 Dark Elixir, so I really need to pick it up and get more Dark Elixir. Probably gonna have to do a hardcore farm session tonight. And that's mainly because I'm upgrading my witch to level 2, which is maxed out. And that costed me 75,000 Dark Elixir. Just because golems take a while to max, so I decided to just max out my witch right now as soon as possible, so I can donate max witches for my clanmates in wars. And also, my queen's gonna be level 20 in about 3 days, which is awesome. And I also started my drill upgrade to level 6. And if you don't have your drills at 6, do so as soon as possible. Always prioritize your Dark Elixir drills over your defenses, because a level 6 Dark Elixir drill produces 100 Dark Elixir per hour, which means that 2 Dark Elixir level 6 drills are gonna produce 200 Dark Elixir per hour, and that basically means that you're gonna make 4,800 Dark Elixir per day for free, and per week that's over 30,000 Dark Elixir. So definitely upgrade your Dark Elixir drills to level 6 as soon as possible. I'm also upgrading to air defenses. I'm really not concerned about my low level cannons or anything, just because cannons just aren't as great when you compare them to other defenses like Archer Tower, which not only attacks both ground and air troops, it can attack twice as fast, it has greater range. So yeah, Archer Towers are just way better than cannons. Alright, gonna share some cool attacks right now. The first attack is gonna be against a Town Hall 10 with multi-infernos, and I really don't recommend attacking a base like this. The only reason I'm attacking this base is just to show you guys the potential of this attack and how well it even performs against infernal towers. So first I'm going to create that funnel, remove the cannons, and now my barbarians and archers can focus on the center. I'm going to use that rage spell, and with the rage spell my wall breaker is going to easily open up the second layer. And now since I've opened up the second layer, all I have to do is just get in there. The heals placement was not for the infernal towers, it was for the mortars, because infernal towers negate the effects of heal, so really don't want to use a heal spell against infernal towers. And the reason I could not have gotten all the Dark Elixir here was because of the clan castle troops. That giant in the clan castle really slowed down my troops, so I was unable to get all the Dark Elixir. However, I did manage to get like 1800 of it, so that was awesome, and it only required me 2 spells, so it was very worth it. Okay, in this attack, I'm going to share a loon bam attack. Usually when I'm offline, I like to cook some balloons, so when I get back on, I can use the balloons for farming. So here I use that minion to check for air bombs, because when you're grouping together balloons, you don't want them to get hurt by an air bomb, especially if you're targeting a wizard tower. So while I have that rage spell on, you can see that I have also spawned wall breakers, and they broke through all those layers of walls, all 3 of them, straight towards the Dark Elixir, and that's gonna just make it really simple for my barbarians and archers to get the Dark Elixir. So you can see how effective this strategy is. It's very effective and it's very cheap. Only required a few balloons and just barbarians, archers, and minions. You didn't even have to use the minions, of course. They're only for safety purposes if I fail to get the Dark Elixir somehow. So yeah, really cost-effective army. Okay, here's a very tough base. That Dark Elixir storage is centralized, protected by 2 heroes and a lot of mortars. But there's a lot of resource in this base. Just look at it, like 1 million in total resource and over 3,800 Dark Elixir. Really pay attention to the placement of my rage spell and the wall breakers. I opened up 2 sides of that same layer, and there's a very important reason for that, and that's because I don't want my barbarians and archers to all group up in one opening. or else they would just go off towards the left or right. This way I can focus on the center, and with the heal spell I really saved my barbarians, allowed them to get inside the core and get the dark elixir storage. I killed all the heroes, a bunch of mortars. I killed 3 mortars, and I got over 3,800 dark elixir, and this is a dead base, so I'm gonna use my 3rd heal spell right here just to get the extra golden elixir, just to make this raid a little more sweeter, just because of all the resource I'm getting. Whoa, that's a lot. Another base with a good amount of dark elixir that is spread around the drills here. Now watch the beautiful deployment here. Remove the side structures, focus on the centralized structures, and I'm going to prioritize on removing the wizard tower, since you always want to prioritize removing the exposed splash defenses first. And with that rage spell, just watch my barbarians go to work as a group, breaking through the wall, getting the dark elixir. Beautifully done. About 1,500 dark elixir was a walk in the park. Okay, just look at the loot in this base. Holy cow, that's a lot of resource. However, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get it just because of the high level mortars and wizard towers protecting the centralized storages. But I am going to be able to get all the outside collectors here. That is something I could manage to do. Just use heal spell. Gonna have to use the heal spell, otherwise my barbarians are just gonna die quickly from the mortar damages. Those are level 7 mortars and level 6 wizard towers, very deadly. So yeah, I did manage to get all the dark elixir, and I think I might be able to get some of the storages. Maybe, yeah, I'm getting the gold storage on the left, and on the right I'm getting the collectors. I'm just gonna use a heal spell just because it's a lot of resources. It's just worth using 2 or 3 spells for this much resource. And obviously I could not have gotten the storages at the center just because of the splash defenses. If I had like an archer queen, I probably would have gotten everything. So yeah, unfortunate there, but still, that's a lot of resource. That's about 900,000 in total resource and like 3,000 dark elixir. Awesome. Okay, here's another base with lots of gold and elixir, and I don't usually share these types of raids just because there really isn't much strategy in getting the outside collectors of a base, as I like to focus mainly on the strategic aspects of the game. However, you guys have been requesting to see some of my biggest golden elixir grabs, and this does give you guys a good sense of awareness as to what types of raids you can actually find if you keep searching. Okay, we have a Town Hall 10 base here. However, the dark elixir is not inside the storage, it's actually inside the drill. So how do I get that? Well, all we have to do is just get inside this compartment right here, and then we can have our archers attacking over the walls to get the dark elixir drills. Obviously, it's not going to be easy at all just because of the level of defenses, level 7 wizard towers, level 7 mortars behind them, and obviously we can avoid the multi-inferno, so that's a good thing. I'm going to place a rage spell inside that compartment, and once I get in there, I'm also going to prioritize on removing the wizard tower because that's the biggest threat, of course. So here I'm going to open up the layer with the wall breaker, and now that rage spell is going to assist my archers to attack over the walls to get the drills. Barbarians are going to distract the defenses. I'm just going to completely eradicate all the drills and buildings over the walls with the rage spell and archers. So yeah, that's how you get all the dark elixir, over 3,000 dark elixir from those drills. Okay, lastly, another huge find. Lots of gold, lots of elixir, and a good amount of dark elixir. So how far can I go? Let's see. I'm just going to focus on the 3 sides, on the top left, bottom right, and the southwest sides of the base, because I'm not going to be able to get enough resources if I focus on all 4 sides. As you can see, the top right side is the most powerful side with most of the mortars and wizard towers guarding that side. So I'm just going to focus on these 3 sides instead. I'm going to use my rage spell. Balloons are going to take out that wizard tower, the cannon, and they should also be able to take out the mortar as well. Awesome. I've taken out that king. I've also broken inside 3 layers with that same rage spell and wall breaker. So I'm inside that core. I got so much resources. Can I get the Dark Elixir storage? I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. Not enough troops left over. So yeah, doesn't matter. I got so much resource, like 800,000 in total, and did manage to get some Dark Elixir. So awesome. Here we go. Alright, that will be it for this episode. Really hope you guys enjoyed watching those raids. If you did, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up. The more thumbs up I get, the more motivated I get in uploading more of these videos. So definitely do so, and also subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.